Hello, and welcome back to Front Mission First. And this is it. This is the end of the game. Nothing left to do but to win. All the way on this little island in the middle of the little crescent-shaped bay. Don't split your forces. No, I think in the early game, yeah, that's good advice because everybody is super fragile, but we have been ordered by the motherland to dispose of you. Yeah, it's the Zaftrans and their bullshit. You don't need to be device. The S device is operational. Dispose of Void. It's an interesting looking map. Yeah, it's probably a trap. Let's do this. 17? Holy shit. That's everybody, isn't it? Oops. Yeah, everybody but Molly. You can go to hell. Honestly, I don't think we... What the hell is that? They have come. Is that a Reaper? Are we in Mass... Is this Mass Effect now? What's going on here? That thing's operational. Let's just do it like this. In case there's 3 guys here. Attacker, missile and a Valiant. 300 body points, Jesus. Another missiler, 324. Okay. So what's Mr. Cicada? So he murders his father, and then he comes here, and they're like, yeah, we don't need you anymore. We're gonna kill your ass. So his grounding is basically the same as these Valiants. Oh, this is in Eldos. There you go, Valiant. 300, 200, 200, 200. Yeah. So the Valiant is basically the same. Maybe a little better, depending on how you look at it. What is this? Driscoll? You gotta fight him again? Body only. 999? So they have... So we haven't seen anything with hit points over 1,000. Right? It's capped at 999. That's interesting because XP goes over 1,000. But hit points for some reason don't. Oh, I got something caught in my throat. Oh, I don't know what that was. Something's trying to choke me. Underground base. How is this flat, wide open, featureless terrain 15% cover? Damn, I should have kept everybody in the hover legs. Look at how far we can move. Bobby. Fast. Bobby is speed. He's got to go fast. Whee. Yeah, the only thing is, they're fragile. Because the legs, they're what, like 110? So yeah, we get where we need to be wicked fast, and we'll go give him some cancer. We get where we need to be really, really... Why would we bring our truck in here? Really fast. But you better kill the enemy and not get attacked by missiles, because you're going to lose your legs if they get hit. He says we've seen pretty much any enemy can one-shot or almost one-shot our legs in a single attack. The hover ones anyways. But look at the speed difference. Jesus. Freddy can get way up there. Of course, that means he's just going to be first to get his ass kicked, right? Man, so many people. I should have just deployed my, my 6th best. Now, I should have just done... No, I would have had to do Ryuji too. So, Royd, Natalie, I guess their couple name is Noid. Those two, Royd, Natalie, Ryuji. And then... I suppose Keith Mayhua as my melee. JJ and Hans. So 7 people. I could have probably done this easy with just 7 of them. Wow. Through the shield, 129. Yeah, see, that's the problem that I have with those machine gun arms. I gotta check something. Is this guy really gimped in that he can only attack adjacent tiles? Yep, 1-to-1. So there's absolutely no reason for us to get close to him. We could just plink away at him with missiles and laugh. And laugh, and laugh, and laugh. And laugh. Okay. Ah, he's 1 tile too far. Gents. Bobby. Okay, there's... Was this the end of the map? Oh, it is. That's why I can't go that way. Okay, we'll use these 3. Wait, does he have stun? Yes, he does. We'll use him first then. Punch this missile guy. Give him the old razzle-dazzle. Okay, we're not razzling or dazzling. Just giving him some kitten kisses. Machine gun this guy. And then we've got Ralph. He can help, I think, by tossing a missile on him. Try and kill this guy. 937. Ooh, that missile damage is awful. Guess we'll move this way. Oh, Royd is in a position where he won't get to attack very much because of how far away they are. Now, who do we let get the final blow? Probably not Keith or JJ. They're just like hardcore mercenaries. But do we let Royd kill Driscoll because Driscoll killed Karen and she got turned into a computer chip? Freddy, Alder. Okay, who can she reach? So she can't reach these guys, so she's gonna come after this guy. Okay, so you can... I guess I can go from this square to this square, but not from this square to that one behind it. This is a weird map. Okay. Punch the other arm off, please. I just gotta hold my breath and hope that they don't wake and then wreck my melee person. That seems to be That seems to be the big disadvantage. Why the legs? The big disadvantage to stun is that you never know when they're just gonna like instantly wake up and kick someone's face in. Okay, so we'll go all the way around, just so that there's more space. Oh, there goes his legs. Yeah, they're very, very dependent on going first and then disabling the enemy so that they don't get to attack them back. Yeah, I've already moved these people, haven't I? Yeah. Okay. Now, ideally, you stun this guy. Or we just straight up kill him. I mean, I'd take that too. Triple? We haven't gotten very many of those where we've attacked 3 times. Is it gonna let me shoot over this pit? No. It's an empty pit. I get it's inaccessible, but how does a literal hole in the ground block my missile? The missile's not flying into the ground. It's not like this is Front Mission 3 where the missiles are bound to the flat terrain. God damn it, Paul. I was hoping Paul would kill this guy. Really? I'm gonna have to use 3 missilers to kill this one? Provided I can even shoot him. Okay, hands, please kill this guy. But his 38... Okay, good. 38 guard is pretty good. I guess the other 2 guys, like... To give Paul credit, his missile skill is pretty bad compared to the other missilers, right? So... Oh, right, yeah. I forgot I'm using the right hand now. Oh no, Bobby! Well, just push him in one of those vents. Now there's space for cancer. Wow! Jesus. Gents, getting your ass kicked here. Gent's gonna die. We're gonna lose another one. But that's okay. That's how pawns work, right? You send them out first, they soften up the enemy, they may or may not survive. That's not really the point. If they survive, then they just get to keep fighting until they eventually die. Soften up the enemy. Oh, well. It's good that we managed to pick up a repair. Okay. Yeah, he doesn't have duel, right? He doesn't have any skills. Oh, I was just thinking, yeah, this could go really bad. Guy wakes up and just kills him. Just keep going. Okay, who's left on the B team? Well, not Greg. Greg's not really a B team guy. It's just... these guys are surprisingly dangerous. They do a lot of damage. That, and it's melee guys, so you never know what's gonna happen. Oh, I should have moved him. Who's this? Older? Of course. And he just mows him down. Alder, you're a screw up. We're just gonna move her. He's gonna fight that guy and win, or he's gonna die. Oh, those are his options. And then if he dies, I'll have to send somebody back to finish him off. Oh my god, can we not kill this guy? It's ridiculous. We just need some damage. Hit him one time, please, Paul. 26. Holy shit. He only just barely killed him, too. And again, that's more my fault because I wasn't leveling up all of my missile people. Right? So if she hits this guy, she should do a lot of damage. Yeah, 96, 104. So Hands is kicking ass because she's got like 1,000. She got almost 10,000 XP, right? Yeah, 9,999. So she's level 48. He's only level 31. I mean, I'm still gonna blame him though. Okay. Really doesn't want me to look very much, or what? So you think if I kill this guy, who's this? Keith? Okay. Oh, there's somebody there. Do I dare trust Royd to do 100 damage? Oh, not Royd, I mean Ryuji. Ryuji has to kill his brother. He's gonna avenge his father by killing his brother. Duel! Okay, hit him like 3 times. You only hit him twice, but that wasn't good enough. What the heck? What's with all the repair smalls? Ah, she can't get around. Oh, Keith can, though. Guess we'll go for this guy. Because he never learned first. Only double. So it makes me wonder if I should have made him like a shooty guy. Or kept him as like a missile guy. Like he didn't learn anything. Except for double. And we learned double pretty quickly, I think. Okay, I'm gonna... Yeah, I don't need the XP. And he's max for XP anyway, so it doesn't matter. Now hopefully somebody can like squeeze in. Oh, she can, but she can't reach. Then we'll see who he attacks. Nobody, because he's an idiot. Alright, Alder. Live or die is up to you here. He has chosen death. Just punch the arm right off. Ooh, double. Ah. Sometimes he gets like a second double. A double. He's gonna get punched. Yes. Yes, you should. I think nothing of real value was lost there. He just... I don't know, like I was saying last time, he just never really did anything. It's just because of where he was in the turn order, I guess. In that he was always getting, like, scraps. So he didn't get to do much attacking, didn't do much fighting. Ryuji vs. Cicada. Brother on brother. Look at how big this guy is. Alright, well, Ryuji's gonna win or he's gonna die. That's the way this is gonna be. Everybody else will just watch. We'll send Natalie and Royd to fight the big boss. Yes, this is what I wanted. Ooh, Ryuji, you better kill him. I actually should finish him here. Die, brother! Now dance on his grave. They made me do it. They didn't make you kill your own father. You did that on your own. His afterings. So this doesn't make any sense. So this Cicada is like a Japanese, or it's an OCU company. I assume it's Japanese because they've all got Japanese names. Now maybe I'm just being a racist, but if you got a Japanese name and you look Japanese, I'm going to assume you're Japanese. Right? That's just the way it goes. So this guy is Japanese, the company's Japanese, they make Panzers for the OCU, right? Or they make CPUs for, or at least they make them within the OCU. So there's the Zaftrans, apparently they're broken nation. How did they get control over this company? Right? Like how are they possibly able to force him to do this stuff? Like if they needed money so badly, why would they spend so much on a gamble? Right? They're gambling on this CPU. And what's the end goal? Like, they're not going to sell this shit. Right? Like, they're just going to what? Use it to beef up their military and then try to like take other nations by force? But if your economy is already in the shitter, like it doesn't really matter how good this technology is. It's not going to help because they won't have the industry to support the military for any like any kind of long-term invasion. Like, where are they going to go? Are they going to go west into the EC? They're going to fight all of Western Europe, right? Zaftra is basically just like Russia. I think it's like Russia and then a few bits of Eastern Europe, and then like Mongolia and stuff like that from within Eastern Asia. So if their economy and their nation is so bad, they're not going to be able to fight all of Europe, right? So where are they going to go? Are they going to go south then through like the Caucasus into Turkey? I don't know which supernation Turkey belongs to. I guess if they might be in the African faction, so that might be the best bet, just because the African faction might have a hard time getting up through the Middle East. So that could be what they do. So they go south, they hit like Turkey, Iran, Iraq, Afghanistan, Kazakhstan, all those, the stands, they just go south into Stan and take like the Middle East area. But it's a lot of desert. Yeah, there's a lot of oil there. But is the rest of the world just going to sit there and let Zaftra do that? I don't think so. So where else do they go? Do they go after the DHC, which is basically just China? So Russia versus China? That's going to be a shitty front because it's all the way out in the Eastern Europe, or the eastern part of Russia, right? Not a lot of infrastructure, so it means you're going to have to build up the bases, build up the infrastructure. It's going to cost more money, and they're already saying the nation is broken, so they probably don't have the economy to support such a thing. And it's not like the DHC is just going to roll over, right? You don't want to fight a land war in that area. It's going to be a nightmare. So like militarily, there's nowhere they can go. They're not going to cross the ocean to strike at the USN, right? I guess you could go like over the North Pole and hit like Canada, but that'd be a tough war. Just because of the distances, it'd be a lot of like strategic bombers and shit like that. I think that'd be a good way to get yourself nuked into oblivion. So what's next? OCU? Well, they don't have a border with the OCU. So you're looking again, naval invasions. Build up of fleets and planes and everything. And where are you going to strike? You'd have to hit Japan, then the Philippines maybe, into Indonesia, then down into like Australia. I think OCU probably, like, not to shit on, like Pacific Asian areas, but I think they would probably be the weakest of like the super nations, right? They might have a lot of like advanced industry in terms of like circuitry, robotics, things like that. But the problem is resources. They don't have a lot of like just land mass to get shit, right? Like yeah, you could use Australia for like growing crops and like feeding the rest of the OCU, but not like the inside, not like the inner parts of Australia, because it's all like wicked hot desert. What are you going to do there, right? And then the rest of the nations in the OCU, they're all like small island nations. So I think that would be the easiest, which is amazing. I think the only reason why they put up any kind of resistance against the UCS, which is all of North and South America, right? So if there's any one of these super nations that's like stacked, it's that one. All of North America, all of South America. Just think of like the people, the resources, like, and they have no neighbors. There's nobody can get to them over land. It has to be an air invasion or a naval invasion is the only way you're going to get to them. So they've got like really good security in their keeping themselves safe there, and they've got like Canada and the United States, which is huge for growing crops. There's so much space for feed, like growing shit to feed people. And then you've got all like the mines, like the resources and things like that. So I don't think the OCU could really put up much of a fight. It would need to be basically like the UCS is not really taking it seriously, because they could just, if they wanted this island, they could just come here and take it. And what is the OCU going to do? Even it's not like they do that kind of stuff, but you could just use like human wave offensive essentially and just keep sending numbers. The OCU won't have the resources. They'll have a population. They got a huge population because some of these like Pacific Asian countries have massive populations. But the problem is the resources, right? Rebuilding, right? And eventually all of North and South America is going to have just more stuff. So you just win through attrition, slowly grind them down. The Zaftrans might be able to do the same thing, not to the same extent, because I know that their population is not going to be as high, but they have access to more resources, so they could potentially do the same thing and like just grind them down. So we're going to get closer and closer, and he's just not going to do anything to us. So we could literally just sit here and missile him down and not actually engage him at all. Seems kind of lame. I think we'll move up Freddy Boy so he can get some good pictures of us kicking this guy's ass. I think that's like a pretty big weakness in the Front Mission games. Now, I haven't played the second one yet, but like the final battles are kind of disappointing, right? Like they're not, especially in like Front Mission 4. Right, you have this like really awesome epic battle at the EC assembly building on the EC side, right? And then what's the final battle? Fighting Ivanova in the harbor. I don't know, it's not as, in my opinion, it's not as good of a battle as the EC one, but the UCS side is the final battle of the game. And then Front Mission 3, like, yeah, fighting Lukav at the LST, he looks cool in that big machine, but his machine is it's just ridiculous. It's got missiles and grenades, and it's so big that it can't actually move anywhere. It just sits there plinking at you with missiles. So it's not that impressive of a final battle, in my opinion. Well, that looks cool. Oh, okay. S device. I'm just gonna drop a save here because I got a funny feeling I'm about to kill Royd. And I don't want to have to redo the whole thing all over again. I was not expecting him to like speed 3 me. Oh, there's another machine in there. Who's he gonna attack? They're gonna fight back. Oh no, Natalie! No! Got him! I bet you he jumps out because you can see him. That better not have killed me. Man, what is all over my monitor? I must have splashed something on my screen and I didn't realize it till the screen flashed there. Well, I can't say I like this. Oops. I can't reach him anyway, so it doesn't make any difference. Okay, we'll use the right arm because it's got more hit points. Oh no, speed 3. Ah! I should have used my left arm. Ah, got him. He put up more of a fight than I thought. But what did we do? We attacked him, what? 3 times? And then we killed him in 1 hit. The cycle will begin anew. So it seems to me like they take this research they made on these devices here, and they like turn it, instead of like merging a person with a machine, they like try to turn it into their genetic engineering stuff for those imaginary numbers. I don't think we're going to have much luck burning down a place made entirely of metal. We haven't even seen anything flammable. Couldn't we have waited until after we got in the helicopter to set the charges off? It was just stupid. What's this? Look, yeah, so they're going to try to spin it. So why would we... Oh, there you go. A bomb to commit mass suicide. Where's Fred's report? Like, honestly, they should have taken pictures and video. They should have been digging up all this evidence and then using it to, like, to basically break the PMO. So if it comes out like, hey, this is what Zapter's been doing here, then I think it would kind of end that whole thing. It's over. Probably gone back to their previous lives. So who's here, do you think? So it looks like Keith, Natalie, Ryuji, Royd. Who's this, do you think? Hans, maybe? Oh, one of them is JJ. Is this JJ? Family in Africa. Okay, well that's JJ. Well, who's this then? Right, there's Keith. That's Natalie, Royd, Ryuji. So this is Meihua, maybe? Hands? No, they had this big cast, but don't point your gun at us, man. It's bad gun discipline. They have this big cast, which is nice. I like that. It's just only a very small number of them actually have any, like, dialogue or whatever. Like, has this person even said anything? For all I know, this is just some worthless NPC. Right? Like, Meihua and Hans, they did talk a tiny bit. That Yi-Hin guy, like Meihua's brother, he also had... It's basically like you talk to somebody when you recruit them, and then more often than not, they only have like one or maybe two more lines, and that's it for the rest of the game. They don't have anything else to say. What the heck? And look, manual views actions treason. Come with me, Royd. Nope. Is she gonna turn around and say, I can't believe you let me walk away? Nope, they're just gonna go. No romance in this game. He's still pining over his wife. Gents. Really? Of all the characters, Gents is the guy who stays behind? So we're gonna stay with Gents and fight on this island? We don't get to see what his face looks like. A cheeseburger. He needs to go bury his wife, who's been turned into a computer chip. He looks defeated. No Fred? You'd think Frederick would have something to say, at least something about like a news piece or whatever. What the hell is that? Did he just blow himself up? Obviously not, but he's destroying something. Yeah, there we go. The Daily Freedom. And it's been 6 months since everything is settled. There's no, like, what are you going to dig up for an investigation? Like, everything is going to be lost. So the fact that the UCS and OCU like admit that some of this was true should immediately discredit anything with this PMO and get them thrown out. Like, if I was part of the OCU, that would be my next push. Okay, these guys gotta go. a sovereign nation free of national racial prejudice. I don't think that's going to happen. They're going to get absorbed into either the OCU or the UCS. Like, there's just no way around it, right? It's going to happen. Or what'll happen, like what's here, is like it's half OCU, half UCS. That river is actually like a good way of settling the border. Everything on the east of this border is UCS, the river. Everything on the west of the river is OCU. It's not like there would be any crazy resource. It's like volcanic rock. So it's not like you're going to be digging up some kind of like super metal or whatever there. Is that it? Is that the end? Move my mouse cursor out of here. Where's the credits? Oh, here we go. Front mission first. Credits. What time is it? 12:11. 41 minutes. Yeah, so I mean, it was okay. And now I get it. I totally understand. This is a Super Nintendo game with a lot of polish, right? So they didn't change a whole lot, obviously. Like the AI, like the things that the enemies do, really could have used some work, right? Like, how many times did we see a missile guy turn around and walk away from us and then not shoot their missile because they were trying to get to the supply truck, right? Well, if you still have a missile on your machine, you can walk away and still shoot the missile at us, but they wouldn't do it, right? Or you'd have enemies that would be trying to get to the supply truck. They'd move right up adjacent to one of our people and then not attack them. Now, I think that could be like a smart move so that you don't get counterattacked, but the game wasn't doing that because it was trying to smart play. It was doing that because whenever they lose a part, they just go straight to the supply truck and they ignore everything else going on around them. So I think that was kind of bad. And I get it, it supports, but you can't tell me it would have been that difficult to move end and cancel. So that if you press the button on somebody, cancel is at the top of the menu and not end. That is just this unbelievably idiotic decision to have end at the top like that. Right? How many times did we just end somebody's turn? I mean, thankfully it wasn't like end turn and it's like, oh, sorry, you know, you finger slipped and now you lose the whole rest of your turn. It's like, that's just stupid. Like, absolutely terrible design decision there. And that I pin 100% on the company that did the remaster, because like I said, there's no way you can ever convince me that they couldn't fix that. Right? There's no way. So that was just on them and their own stupid decisions. Right? Lots of weapons, like I said before, right? There's lots of weapons. Some of them look really cool, but you're only going to use machine guns, right? So there's like rifles and shotguns and flamethrowers and all kinds of other shit, right? They all have the same range, and the fact that a lot of those guns are like one and done. If you miss, okay, you miss. You don't do any damage. Now, if you're Ryuji, then you fire a machine gun and you're probably going to miss almost everything anyways, but you might get a single hit out of it. Still better than nothing, right? I shoot 5 times for 20 damage. I only hit 1 time. I'm still doing 20% damage. But if I shoot 1 time for 100 and I miss, I'm doing 0% damage. So, and like, they didn't get any skills. They didn't give any skills for the other weapons, right? Switch and duel. So every short weapon can use switch and duel, but only machine guns. Oh, what's this? The information was correct. So I got to press the button here to make this continue. Those trucks, their cargo. Not gonna leave. Oh, it's all of the It must be like the B devices, the other chips that weren't used up or destroyed. What's this all about? Who are these? Oh no! So who are these guys? Is this Gents and Royd? Oh, is this Natalie coming to save us? Oh, it's Keith and JJ. This must be Natalie and Ryuji. Yep. You know, to be honest, we would have like a decent chance, I think. Because Royd basically one-shots these guys. And Gents is like my lamb led to the slaughter. He's just there as a distraction. And then Royd, I think, could clean up a lot of these guys. Who's this? Mei Hua and Hans? Oh, and her brother. Yi Hin. Oh, there's Hans. Pee-wee. So this is like the main group. Now we fight, we just like bully these supply trucks. New item salvage. Burin. Must be like a mobile weapon. Oh, I bet you there's like a new game plus that you can do. And then I'd get to like use that. Oh yeah, I get to save. Man, this really sucks. Only having 4. Yeah, there you go, new game plus. Characters, skills, and acquired stock. Collect new equipment for your advancers. Yeah, so you only get 4 slots, so one of them is like perpetually taken up by the new game plus. That sucks. And I bet you there's a UCS new game plus, so you really only get 2 slots. This is dumb too. Like, I should be able to at least pick how many slots I have, or like I'm on a computer, for Christ's sakes. You can't tell me I'm gonna run out of space. I suppose if I have like thousands of saves. So that's pretty dumb. Anyways, like I was saying about the weapons, like the machine guns, they're just so good, right? You've got a skill just for them, right? The machine guns get speed. Now, I think what they could have done to balance this out is if they made it so that dual only worked for single shot weapons. Speed already only works for machine guns, and then switch would just work with anything. So I could attack with a rifle, I could use dual to pick where I want to shoot, then switch, use the machine gun, but then it just hits where it hits. I don't get to pick where the shots go. I think that would have balanced the short weapons out a bit more. It would make the game a little bit more difficult. Like, how many times did I just walk up to somebody with Natalie or Royd and then just dual their body and then speed 3 triggers and I just like erase them, right? Perfect example. Driscoll, final boss, right? In his big Reaver form there, his human Reaver, he killed Natalie and almost killed Royd. And then I got to attack back. I only attacked one time. One time. And he died. Went down like a little bitch. Because I was able to focus all of my machine gun shots on one part. And then he died. I think they could have balanced that a bit better. Missiles were really, really good at the start of the game. And then by mid-game, I think they kind of got to be about the same, maybe a little bit less than the machine guns. And then by end-game, I really honestly believe that the machine guns were better than the missiles. Right? Missiles will shoot 3 times, like the Albatross I was using, right? It only fires 3 times. Yes, guide lets me pick where I want it to go, that's fine. But there's no way, there's no speed skill to shoot more missiles per attack. So you're only going to get 3, 2, or 1, based on whatever your launcher is, right? And then 1 missile is just as risky as a 1-shot short weapon, right? You either hit and do a whole bunch of damage, or you miss and you do nothing. Now the big benefit though to the missiles is that you don't get attacked back. So you could go in with like 5 short range people and 6 missile people, and I think you would just absolutely dominate. Because you don't need even 11 guys on the field. I don't think you need that. I think we could have done fine just using like a core group of 6 or 8 and just sticking with that, right? Or maybe like 9 works too, right? 3 machine gun guys, 3 melee guys, 3 missile guys. But I don't think I would do that. I think it would be like 4 machine gun people and then 4 missile guys, or 5 missile guys if I wanted to do 9. Melee was nice. The stun was good when it worked, but it's unreliable. Like, how many times did we stun somebody and then they wake up and just wreck us instantly? Well, that sucked. That was a waste of a stun, right? Or worse, melee guy 1 stuns a guy, stuns an enemy. Okay, good. Now melee guy 2 can go in and finish him off. Melee guy 2 goes in and punches him, doesn't kill the guy. The guy wakes up and then beats the shit out of my second melee guy. It's like, what? God damn it. It's both. It's not quite as bad, I think, as Front Mission 3 with the stun, right? Because sometimes, like, you get stunned, there's really no defense and you can't wake up. But it's not super common, right? So it can be really good or really bad depending on if it's happening to you or against you. Yeah, but overall I did enjoy the game. Right? I don't know if I'll ever do like another playthrough. I don't know if I enjoyed it that much. I'll do the UCS playthrough. USN? No, it's UCS, isn't it? I always get them mixed up for some reason. Why do I keep calling it? Yeah, I'll just stick with the default. Why do I keep calling it that? Yeah, it is UCS. This guy looks like an alien. Yeah, I didn't notice there was a monkey in the back there. There's a monkey hanging out on his shoulder. Is this supposed to be Karen? I thought Karen was a redhead. So is this supposed to be Natalie? It's weird. Is that JJ back there? Or is that supposed to be Gents? I don't know. And then here he is, part sectoid. Yeah, UCS. So we'll do the UCS playthrough starting in July. Why would my Steam overlay pop up now in the middle of the game? Get out of here. Stupid thing. Yeah, so I think that's going to be it for this video. Just about an hour. I don't know. Well, no. I do know. It'll be most of July. It should be like the beginning of August, I think, when we're finished. I think I would talk about that yesterday too. And then once my family comes back, the videos are going to dry up, I think. It might just be like a Monday to Friday kind of thing. And then probably not much more for streaming. I don't know. I'm not sure how that's all going to work. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this this playthrough. Again, we'll start the UCS one in July. I'll see you guys next time.